Virgo, what is going on? Thank you so much for tuning in. I am Deborah with Purusha Holistic Wellness, and this is Purusha Intuitive. So happy New Year, everyone. This reading is the first of the year for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Cross watchers, welcome. You know the drill, guys. Ooh. But as a second layer, I do feel like these readings are timeless. So if the message resonates, then it's meant for you, you know. Energy's fluid, it's timeless, etc. So take that very esoteric thought into account when you are connecting with these readings. All right, let's look and see. Virgo, what is up? Okay, girl with the snake. So dealing with someone who maybe is a little narcissistic, someone who's sneaky, low vibey. To me, this is always someone who's hiding, you know, not being upfront, has ulterior motives. So be really mindful, Virgo, of what is in your environment, especially what you're attracting. That golden mirror really talks about how, like, what is within us, that is what we're gonna attract, right? So if we're feeling low about ourselves, if we're not feeling like we deserve certain things, or, you know, we end up attracting people that are gonna show us that validation, right? And I feel like this kind of low vibey energy, maybe it came out of a lot of fear for you. Maybe you didn't feel worth it. Maybe you didn't feel valuable, good enough. But this was definitely someone who was supposed to come in to show you these things. What I like out of this for you, Virgo, is it's definitely, you know, it's making you kind of realize more of what you do want. And again, this can be with business, with a lover, with a friend, etc. Definitely a soul connection. So like I said, someone that you were supposed to meet, but not someone that it was more of a learning lesson than anything else. Yeah. And they like that game of seduction, right? They like that back and forth. I feel like they almost get addicted to that, like, initial high, you know? When we first meet someone, it's so euphoric, or, you know, it seems like it's easy to love people, right, in the very beginning when we don't know more of their negative behaviors, etc. And they might be trying to remind you of that a little bit, Virgo. Remind you of the past, connect with you. Yeah, is what I'm kind of hearing. You might get a message from them, a recording, reaching out via technology is kind of what I'm hearing. They might be reaching out on your social media, sending you something that's like I said, trying to pull you back into this. This is definitely a consistent theme that we're seeing lately. Mercury is in retrograde, so a lot of times old people, places, things that haven't really been completed, closed out, they come back up, right? And I feel like you kind of have to let go of the disappointment around this. I think sometimes life, you know, yeah, we wish it was its pretty little package. We wish everything worked out exactly how we fantasized it to. But when we regret, when we are in that energy of like longing, wishing the past was different, wishing that person was different, we're really kind of keeping ourselves intertwined with that energy. And it makes it really hard to let go. You know, this is someone that I feel like was never going to give you what you wanted. They're very independent. They're very selfish, self-focused. It's more of a friend vibe. And even if you're dealing with someone on a platonic level, that's someone who's just keeping you at arm's length, you know? Yeah, I'll play nice with you, but it's very surface. It's very shallow. you know, or maybe if it's a lover, we should just be friends, I'm not ready, trying to give you like a lot of excuses. What I like for you, Virgo, is like your energy is really talking about how you're going after what you want, you know? But there's still some grief. Like I said, you're still in this like energy exchange with the past. And it's making you feel like really conflicted. It's making it hard to move forward. This is kind of like fantasizing about the past, being really nostalgic, reminiscing those memories, the good times, you know. And I think that's normal, right? Anytime we leave something behind, we are going to reminisce, or the good times might come up, etc. But this is also talking about like, when you stay stuck in that, you can't move forward. And especially with this cassette, there is this level of kind of keeping yourself stuck in the same cycle, or continuing to give this person power, you know, continuing to indulge them on some level, Virgo. You might be really attracted to them, and they you. I mean, there is like this element of chemistry, but they like people feeding their ego, right? It's that narcissism that we saw in the very beginning. They're not someone who lets people in. They're immature. They're non-committal. They jump from one thing to the next. They think they have it all together. They think they know what's up. You could be partnered with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I think you guys do have like a strong connection. There is a deep bond, like a deep harmony. But I don't feel like this other person really pays attention to it, because they're so trapped in what they have going on or what they want, that they're not even, the level of maturity is severely lacking on their end. Not to laugh about it, but they were, like I said, they refuse to give you what you want. They're going to make you work for it. They're going to, you know, dangle that carrot above your head. Make you, you know, well, I don't know if I should say that, but it's, you know, it's just kind of like treating you more like an object, more like a thing to be played with, a toy, versus, like I said, versus actually giving you what you want. And instead of like acknowledging that, Virgo, you just kind of pretend like it's not there, or you make excuses for them. Or it feels like on some level, maybe you feel like you have the upper hand, but in reality, you don't, because this person's not gonna budge. They like the game more than anything else, right? And I feel like this is, I don't feel like they've ever had a connection with any, you know, like really, like they can only go so deep. They might have a lot of wounding from the past. There's an inability to like emotionally balance. So a lot of their reaction, Virgo, is out of that emotion. And it's like this cycle of, I feel like, you know, constant abuse. You know what I mean? Like no matter what you do, it's wrong. You're never going to get rewarded. You're never going to get a pat on the back or the congratulations or whatever it is you're looking for. And you know that. You know exactly what this is. And that's why this time of year, Mercury being in retrograde, it allows us to look at those things that, you know, we might want to turn a blind eye to. They might be reaching out. There might be some communication between you two. Yeah, definitely. There they are. They like I said, they like playing the game. And so they're going to try to feel you out, see where you're at, etc. Everyone's situation is different. I can totally look into your situation for you. Definitely check out what services I provide. I would love to support in any way. I know these are not easy things to navigate through, right? when we're dealing with people that aren't honest, aren't upfront, or kind of like suck us into their emotional world, where you're really in a space, Virgo, that Spirit is asking you to really think about and meditate what kind of life you want to live. Is this person showing up for you? Is this situation showing up for you in that way, in what you want? Because it doesn't really look like it. Sure, there's connection. It feels good. It feels harmonious. But whatever you're dealing with, they're not able to acknowledge it in that way. And it actually becomes more of a thorn in your side, you know, because it provokes your emotions. This person, this is all water energy. So they know how to get to you, right? They know how to, sorry, that was an awkward hand, but they know how to get to you. They know how to like play on your emotions and feelings, you know, and you're a very analytical sign, Virgo, that earth energy, right? But they do a good job at like provoking you is what I'm hearing. They know how to get you to respond. They know how to suck you in. Yeah, that's like toxicity. That pitcher plant, it's poisonous. You know, getting you close, reeling you in, making you feel like they're loyal to you, or we're family, or we're connected, or, you know, they kind of say a lot of stuff, or maybe you feel very loyal to them, like you owe them something almost. But then you're not really taking into account like their actions and how they're showing up, right? It's like something you're always going to be chasing. And they will and it's fickle energy. Like this to me is like, there's not a lot of maturity involved on their end, right? Like I said, like it's like, they will keep you running after them. They're not ever, like I said, they're not really going to give you what they want. It's a game. It's a game 100%. And the way that they keep you, you know, involved, playing that game with them, is by playing on your emotions. Because you know that the connection is deep with that lover's energy. It's just that they refuse to go down that road. They like this seduction. They like that game. They try to hide. They try to manipulate, right? They will tell you anything that you want to hear. They're lying to you, essentially, just to get something out of you. Or it's like to gratify their ego, which totally sucks. So just be mindful, because they're coming in, they have this friendly energy, they're trying to lure you in a little bit, Virgo. And you've been doing a lot of the healing work, but you know, with this 3 of Swords, 5 of Pentacles energy, this can talk about you being susceptible to like their emotional manipulation, because it is a grief for you. I feel like you're honestly, you know, working through it, through the pain, trying to heal, not really liking how it all panned out, feeling rejected, feeling not good enough, not valuable. But I also feel like, especially if they come in sometime soon, it's going to be the same story over and over and over again. Yeah, ooh, that shark energy. I think that came up in Leo's reading too. So you might be paired with a fire sign, like we talked about. We had a lot of fire on the board today. Just be mindful, Virgo. I know it's easier said than done, especially with people like this that know how to pull our strings, right? But you're smart. You're wise. You've been down this road before. So definitely make sure to just really vet what they're saying. Go within. What kind of life are you manifesting? What do you want to live? How are you going to show up? Because I don't feel like it's actually going to happen from this person. I don't feel like they can really give you what you want or need. So I hope that helped, Virgo. Sending lots of love and light to your situation. I know these things aren't easy. Definitely check out the other videos. Make sure to like, share, subscribe. Drop comments below. I would love to build and grow the community. Thanks so much for your time and energy always. Lots of love and blessings.